am the spirit. I talk to spirits in spirit box. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's get this sent over to where it needs to go. Spinning on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And I am on TikTok. So you know, share out the live. We'll give you a moment. Okay, let's get this over to people who want to follow. Follow me. Oh yeah. Ooh, this is going. Yes. Oh, you do? You want me to do this? I'm here. All time. You want me to do both? Okay, let's do both. Okay. 528. Haven't seen both. And months and nights for the paper I got. I gotta start this off. I'm a spirit. I talk to spirits. I'm altruistic and vegan. I'm also about challenge22.com knowledge, but I'm also someone that talks to spirits and spirit boxes. I'm about mystic knowledge and more. I'm not a debate live or drama live. I'm a healing focus. About self-care, self-love, self-worth focus. Thank you. Really interesting stuff. For those that are on TikTok, you will hear endings. Yep, you'll hear harmony. Okay, we'll just wait for a moment. I had to go take a crap personally before I can go live free stream. Yep, let's see. Here we go. Relaxing. Wow. Anybody that is looking at ask me, I'm just talking to spirits, you're welcome to listen. vegan. I am a holistic vegan. Challenge22.com knowledge. I don't do debate live with my live. I'm all about human focus and it's slow right now. Regardless of anybody comes or doesn't come, I just do the conversation. You're optimistic, working more. I'm always going to stand up for challenge22.com knowledge and legalism. And that's it. But I don't do debate live with my lives. All about vibration, frequency, and sacred geometry. Everything is that. Water studies, this is a 528 Tibetan bowl. I utilize that as part of it. It was sprayed by monks and nuns according to paperwork on it. Thermometry, keep going. A little slow. I came in just a few minutes ago. I've been busy with needing to go to the restroom. I had to take care of something. But I was watching a show. There was the Eagles show. It's connected to like Stephen King's book, I think, on Paramount Plus. I do a lot of research of different shows and mystical knowledge. That one is full of a ton of it. That one I've seen, and it's pretty. It can get pretty freaky for normal people to deal with. But Faces and fog, yeah, that too. But they just brought up someone that's a shapeshifter lizard person that the nun had to go after, and I had to pause it because that guy seemed to be like he usually doesn't do that, but he was affecting another guy, and then they brought up the island political name thing, Island, and I thought that was funny. Where that guy was part of it or something. I don't know. Seemed like a Steve Hawkins wannabe looking dude. I don't know if he's still around or not. I don't think he is, but it was someone else. And I guess he supposedly went to the island, and so they were analyzing him because they analyzed to go after bad guys and other things, but they did. They brought it up in the show. A dude, so the nun had to go after him because he had like he saw like tape on the back of his neck and pulled it. It reminded me of the Bee movie or Bee show. If you've ever heard of the Bee show, you know what I'm talking about. I try not to say the name because I hear that certain people come in if you say what I'm trying to say. But basically, shapeshifter. Um, but yeah, the dude looked like he had dragon or lizard skin on. Oh, so they're trying to stop the end of the world, and it's an interesting show. But they're trying to debunk it all because they're supposed to look at it as if not to believe in it, but they work for the Vatican within the show, and they bring up interesting things. And so this one guy and her, and then she has three daughters, and then somehow her her egg gets put in someone else's, and she didn't know that they took it from her, and it becomes supposedly a new reboot for the end of the world, dude that runs the world, the anti. And so basically that they bring that up within the show, and the fact that they put someone with that in the show to be seen that way as one of their last few episodes before this current season that they last did is wow. Like, wow. And it would have been around the same time that they brought up the list of the E-list, political stuff. So I'm not for political stuff, I'm for spirituality, as you're aware of, but wow. And I keep getting like fake accounts coming in here and then leaving. Like they join and then they leave, or they're not showing me that they're here. So it's been really weird, weird today, monitors. But I'm looking and I'm wondering what this guy's doing. but he had to go to the hospital and he's covering up his face so people don't know, so anybody can see what he really is, and the nun could tell that. It's crazy show, you know. So that's what's going on right now that I've been watching before I came back in. Oh, someone's whispering. Oh, the song. It looks like all the vegans are coming in and then leaving because they know that certain people were here and then they left. So, like I said, I had some spies that came in, and I'm a vegan, but it looks like all the individuals that are vegan individuals came in here and then left. And I don't know why they're all coming in as if they joined and then left. It's really weird why they would come in here and then go. Hey, the way I am. Thanks for following. But yeah, I think it's really interesting. I don't know what they're doing right now, Mountain Tree. Are you noticing that? Like people are like coming in and then they're not really there. But some of these were vegans, and I don't know why they come in here and not stay to say why they peeked in. Um, so it's really strange. Maybe they're hoping they see that I'm talking about veganism or bringing up something about it, and that maybe they will hear, or maybe someone told them something, so they wanted to come in and see if what someone said is true. It's so weird what they do. I have no idea what's going on. That's why I left the groups of those connections because they were all doing that to each other. So strange. You're so scared? Why were you so scared, Spirit? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and I know that other beings that got bullied by other beings. I just, why are they doing that? We're all supposed to be about the animals and compassion. Come on, let's do the right thing. So it looks like we got different people coming in and out. Hey, Francis, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? What brings you back? I'm paying for what? The first. Okay, Jen, Spective, I'm not interested in whatever you're peddling. Good luck to you. Please have a blissful day, but I don't trust trickery like that. I don't believe that's legit. So good luck, but thank you if it's real for whoever you're helping. Take care. Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. Yeah, I get some. Yeah, I get some crazy accounts. Sometimes they come in. Yeah, so Francis, they brought you up a few times. No, you're good, Francis. They've brought Francis before up, and they've said things. They just said surprise. You know what? And when you come in, they always say surprise. Like Francis, when I say your name, that's a word that they keep saying. I don't know if that's something you would resonate with. It's a keyword. They said it's a keyword for you. Yeah, they always say surprise, and they say it's a keyword. They're saying it's a keyword. Supply. A supply. What about supply? If we're talking about supply and demand, I'm a holistic vegan, as you already know, Francis. And I always bring up challenge23.com if we're talking about stuff like that. But I talk to the spirits. I'm all about self-care, self-love, all of that. I don't do debate or drama line, as you're aware. So, yeah, they keep bringing that up. And now we're bringing up something about supply. I like to come here. You like to come here. So it could be that you have a being that comes with you and they're around you. And then when you come in, they like to come here when you're here because then they can communicate. That's what I'm guessing. They're telling you they like to come here. So I think it's someone connected to you that comes around and is around me. Yeah. So maybe they enjoy me because of your connection with me at one time and they've been here for me. So, yeah. They said they know. They said we already found him. They're like, oh no, they already found me. Yeah, so I get a lot of people's spirits that are good or connection. and they're saying, please take care. They're telling you, please take care, Francis. So they always come around when they need to come around me or when they feel to be there. I don't want them to be taking away from you though or others. I want them to be around you if they need to be there for you. But I think sometimes they like to be around the energy they're meant to, and sometimes they connect with people to come to me because they're trying to get to me and not really be by you. But you brought them in, so I'm guessing. And I'm guessing they'll still be around. What about Medicite? Do some bowl. Yeah, do the bowl. I'm doing the bowl. 528. I figured that's probably what they were asking. Because there's a crystallization in the bowl that sometimes they think is Medicite. No, it's actually it's not Medicite. It's more turquoise. Just somehow it's a little different. It almost looks like it, but it's not. Workshop. Sorry, I'm just relaxing right now. Then go through a lot. Found out that there's certain devices or recording device things within my smoke detectors, verified it to my health professionals, and they are making sure government housing or others does not do that or come in my home anymore. And that I have people above them that are now taking care of things because of that intrusion. So they might be doing it through the whole building. They still haven't come in to confirm what I already took pictures of, but based on what they've seen, they feel like I have the right to be concerned. So I've shown it to other people. And the infernal, you're right. And the heating system and cooling system causing a problem because of the metal in my back and leg when they keep causing it or being disrespectful about it. And they shouldn't be doing that to people here in elderly housing and disabled housing because we can't handle that for our health requirements. I have a hole in the heart and other things. So they know that and they're trying to find ways to stop that. They've already made sure that they would correct that and work with that so that that wouldn't happen. Yeah. A lot of stuff happening. For another two? Yeah, it's a lot of infernal, a lot of crazy things. We're even going to try to do a home visit to check with housing the right ones to see the smoke detectors, even if they won't do anything for them, then they will help me so that I get better ones of my choosing, not theirs, that aren't that way. Because I don't trust them. I've already witnessed other things. And people come here pretending to be housing through the comments, acting like they are listening. So it's creepy. I've already caught them and other neighbors downstairs, except they've been doing it to them and their phones and all sorts of stuff. So we are not happy with what they've been doing here. Others are scared. Yep, others are scared. So they told me to be an advocate for everybody in this building, and I've done what I can. You can look at the video, and they bring it up, and they say the same response they just did now, which is really strange. But they definitely are watching out. But I can even prove it. I can even prove some stuff. I took some recent pictures that are a little bit weirder, but they're very similar to the previous ones. I don't know why they're suddenly different today as yesterday, so I believe that they may have came in the middle of the night and changed it, but it's still listening devices, regardless. So I'm going to show you. So warning. So this was today. This up here is a little listening eyes. You can for sure see a camera there. It blinks red at times. It doesn't show it until I did a flash. Now you can kind of, now these are older ones. This one right here, you can definitely see it there. And I learned to do this. Oh, there's the listening device thing there. They say to watch out for that. That's there. That's not the sound. That shouldn't even be like that. Creepy. You can kind of see it even in the dark a little bit. Shows it. Shouldn't be there. My friend checked his smoke detectors in a building that's not a government building, and he said, I don't see anything like that. It looks like a camera. Now this is what I took the other day. Go outside. It's creepy. Here, let's get. There's that one. There's a little thing on the side. You can't really see it. This one you can definitely see the camera. Obvious. My brothers do cameras and things. I know when it's a camera. Okay. I had plans. I don't trust it. They had plans. They claim to be coming through the spirit box and messing with things too, as if they're a spirit and not, pretending to be spirits, and so, or they're just teasing about it. Okay, so this was yesterday or the other day. Let me show you. This is what I originally found. See that? So somehow I saw that still there. There it is again. Definitely a camera. That's in my bedroom. Creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. They shouldn't be doing that. I don't touch those. This you can tell for sure is a camera from the glass, making it be revealed. This is without, sort of, is this without the camera? I took a couple, I think this is without the camera. This is without me taking the flash. This is showing the flash so you can see the camera more. I think it's actually, let me pull up the recent one earlier. I think it's this. Unzoom. Let me find it. Took a few of them. Hold on. Let's see, one that's not a flash. No, they're all cameras showing. Even ones that aren't flash. Yeah, here we go. This is without doing any flash. And this is with it. And you can just see it more. Creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Yeah, so on these, on the cream one, it's camera listening device. On the other one, it's a dual. I think it's a dual. And here's my German boy. Vision boy. I'm always trying to counter the negative and make it positive. So there you go, Francis. That's what that was. They said goodbye, friends, to someone. Hey, so Brody, when you were here earlier, you don't need to say anything. Thank you for all you do. Um, you, I'm guessing you fell asleep because I was trying to tell you something, and I don't know if you noticed it. Someone came in claiming to be Little Rabbit, but they said their real name. And you're a mod, and you would have seen it. But Mama 3 saw it, and she saw what it said. It was filtered, but someone was claiming to be from Housing Authority, and they said that they were Lyran. Their name was Lyran, like the like the Starseed Lyran beings. They like used the name Lyran, and then they said I'm the clone of the real name of Little Rabbit, and then you're trying to call her my wife, no, or your wife, I don't know. So they were bringing up that earlier in the previous, but you kind of were like in the background. Maybe you were tapping, or you were busy, or you didn't know, and then I saw you disappeared later. But I did try to talk to you, and you were here. And everybody else was doing stuff, and it's good. We're all doing stuff. But yeah, someone came in, and then they said some comment that said, "We're from we're I'm the clone of this person," and then it was Lyran, Lyrnn, I think. It was an account without a picture, and they said that they were a clone of this person, and then they said the other account was, or they said the previous account, or this account was David's Community Housing account or Housing Authority account. It was weird. Then I have all these vegan people coming in and all these different things. I'm getting so many people coming around. It's driving me crazy right now. But no, it's so many things. I think the vegan movement, or people were coming in, or someone came in, and then others came here because the other people were there. So I don't know what's going on, but someone's been covertly coming in, but they wouldn't say who they were, so I blocked them, and now all the vegans were mad and coming in, or fine, because I blocked that person for not saying anything, and they were secretly filming, I think. And so some of the vegans will film people, and then they'll falsely represent someone. And so I don't know what's going on. That's why I don't like being in those groups, because they bullied a woman and her child vegan, and then it's like I don't want to be in a cult. I was in a cult. I left a cult. I was in the LDS Mormon Church. I left that. I don't need to be a part of that. So yeah, there was a lot of weird stuff that happened. It was crazy, Brody. So there's different people that come in, and I haven't seen Francis for a while. And so part of me thinks, Francis, I don't know if you're connected to other vegans or not, but I've been getting a lot of different ones. And it's really weird. But I've been in cult mentality. I won't be part of cult mentality. I left LDS Mormon Church because of cult mentality and judgment of others like they do. And then they spy on you, or then they think that you follow the adversary for leaving, and when they're actually connected to symbolism and stuff of that connection. Then they don't even realize it. And so they kind of do. Some of them kind of do. It's so crazy. Yeah, well, I hope you change, Francis. Again, I'm not going to support anybody that's choosing to do that. I'm just going to tell you right now to go to challenge22.com, look at Darius Scary, Dominion, do some research. It's about compassion and empathy. Get away from supporting that system that is causing horror to an innocent being that doesn't deserve it. They are innocent. You don't deserve that. You don't need to do that. They have feelings and emotions. You can definitely go towards plants, and there are choices. And it has nothing to do with case pleasure or anything. But this is not a drama live or a bully live. I'm just going to flat out bring it up. And some people don't like it. The other vegans, some of them would be a lot meaner. Some of them would try to be nice, and they would play around your game of the communication. But again, to me, when people say meat, I say, well, you can get plant-based meat and not on a live, dead corpses. You don't need to go for dead corpses. You can go for plants. You can go for alkalinity food. Yeah, there's a lot. So there's choices. And if you need help doing that, challenge22.com helps you with financial awareness and working with health professionals to go that direction. So I'm always going to bring that up, Francis, to anybody. Okay? Just letting you know. But I'm here to bring peace and to be honest and not to debate or drama, just to give you the skills, give you the information, let you be aware of what you can do to change. But it doesn't mean I'm going to accept your choice to do that because I still see it as a victim. It just means that I don't believe in bullying people into changing. I think that once they do the research, once they listen to their heart, they will know what to do. So if anybody calls themselves an empath, I say become a full-fledged empath by going vegan, because you will, and it will be amazing. If you think you already are, I would say, I disagree because you're still doing lack of empathy. Okay. Hey, Carl, with a K. So, yeah. Thank you for all the bats.
Thank you so much.
You're awesome, Mama 3. And it looks like one of them is thanking you so much. We're doing awesome. I think I got a supportive vegan spirit that's come in. They're with me, yeah. We have a supportive vegan spirit that's very supportive. Maybe it's my future wife or future, I don't know what they said it is. Whoa. Um, future like higher self version of them. That's how I look at it. I don't believe or disbelieve that. I've had some weird experiences. Right now, I need all I can get. So I've done what I can. Our cooling system is now going down. It's down to 81 now. It was at like 84 earlier. Went up to like 84. Now it's going down to 81. So maybe they finally got it corrected. And it's after 5, so it going down at this time is a good sign. Especially on a Thursday. No, take care, Francis. But like I said, I'm always going to stand up for vegan. Sorry if I didn't see you say that for soon enough. But I believe that once people have the right information, everybody on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and here on TikTok, once everybody has the right information, I believe people will change when they listen to that heart spark within. Because again, I didn't, and I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I couldn't. But once I started doing self-care, self-love, self-worth practices and taking it seriously, setting up my own value system of what I felt was right or wrong, and then not to please other people or whatever, but to do what I knew I needed to do for me, that's when everything changed. That's when I was like, I know what I need to do. I believe in full transparency. Will you allow your children to watch 30 minutes of apple picking and carrot picking or getting fruits and vegetables, or would you, and whatever nutrients there that are of the garden, or would you prefer watching someone producing a course where they're taking it out from its whole process, the growth and process of a plant versus the growth and process of the other? Yeah, come on. It's obvious. You'd be okay watching that over watching them prepare and take out and having them shake and having them taken from their mother and dairy process, all that stuff is horrifying when it's fully shown how it is and what happens after they can't produce those things for them than what they do to them. Yep. Hey Jenny, would you do that to your own parent, your own daughter, your own children? No, we don't want that. So why are we doing it to them? They have the same feelings and emotions as a little child does. And they actually, some even have higher intelligence than some older adults do, or even us at times. I've seen them be smarter than me all of a sudden. It's awesome. Like, how in the world? So, it's what it is. I saw a real cool, like, uh, the other day. It was really weird. I wasn't sure if it was a moth or what it was. I think it was a cricket, but it was like with moth wings or butterfly wings. But it was jumping like a, it was jumping like a cricket or like a grasshopper. But then it flew with wings. I was like, what in the world is that? It was like this hybrid bug that had like moth wings or butterfly wings, but it were up. But it was jumping like a grasshopper. I was like, I've never seen a. What in the world is that? Is that a cricket? Like it was weird. Kind of reminded me of like a cockamouse, but it was different. It was like a moth, grasshopper moth. I don't, I don't know what it was. And it was on the sidewalk, like when I took my scooter to go to that park that night. That I filmed that video or whatever on the way. It was awesome. I was like, what in the world is it? And it like went around me and talked to me or communicated, and then it went away. And dogs have been talking to me like they are friends, like they know me. Like this whole realm has changed to where there's more communication with me. I think it's because us that are empathic or that are upgrading in our heart more, we're able to hear the other beings more than we were before, and we're being able to get respect connections because of our ability to be empathy, true empathy. And they realize how respectful and connected I am with that connection. So they're like, and so they kept saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and all these. And it was that dog that always barks at me when I go to the park. It was like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you too, I love you too. And it was funny. And so, like all these other dogs that used to like be upset, I just said I love it to them, and they're being nice now, and they're all amazing. Your name is Fred. is that is that the horse? What was the horse's name? Was the horse's name Fred? What was the horse? No, it was Ed. It wasn't Fred. It was Ed. The horse named Ed. I said Fred, and I was thinking of the horse. Hi, Fred. What's up? They're saying what color? Are you asking what Fred's aura is, or you asking what the dog's color was? There was a white one, there was a brown one, and then there was a grayish black one. I think there was three different ones. They're all like saying hi to me. They're usually really attractive, but the white one really liked me when I go around. And at first, I think he was just irritated, but then I said, "I love you." He kept seeing me, and he just likes to. I think he just likes to bark at people. He enjoys. I think he just gets lonely. He just wants to play. Yeah, it's a pretty dog. Talk to her. Who do you want to talk to? Who am I supposed to talk to, Spirit? I said, talk to her. Who wants to talk to me? Go ahead. Talk to me or talk to them. What do you want to say? That's cool. It is cool. Name. What? Your. Yeah. What's your name? One said they were Fred. My name is Sam. So what's your name, Spirit? I consider myself Samuel Spirit, but I have a different name, Samuel Griffiths. It's in my bio on TikTok. But you and here on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, you mostly all know. I don't hide who I am. So the more you're upfront with who you are, the more people can't try to claim to be you. It's just the way it works. You just have to be upfront with who you are and have full awareness of you, and then everybody's like, "Oh, I can't mess with him. Now he's out there, not hiding who he is." You just have to be careful because once you do that, then you get a lot of people coming at you everywhere, and covert ways and different stuff, and so you just have to set boundaries. But it does protect you a lot too. Name. So my name is Samuel Spirit 12 on TikTok. Spirit. So you can call me Sam. It's my first name. So what would you like to tell us? You're being really quiet right now. Are you having? Yeah, she's really nice. Very quiet today.
You're safe here.
They said you're safe here. Hey, thank you, sir. Heard you. Who, me? Oh, they said they heard you. Mama 3, they are talking to you. They said, you said, who, me? And they said, we heard you. Free in a bowl. Yeah, hello, y'all. Spirits, you said hello, y'all. I'm one. Being really quiet. It's really weird. They said, you're safe here. They're good beings. They said, bless you. They did bless you. I think they blessed you. Who are they? Poetic? Yeah, who blessed her? What's your name? They're listening to your thoughts of wondering who it was that blessed you. Is it because of me? Maybe. And maybe they blessed you because of you. Spirit, can you say? They say bestie. Help a bend. Help a bend. Help her bend. Hey, Jaren. So they're here. The spirits. Jaren's here. I know you wanted to be here. I think the spirit is here for you, Jaren. Talk to her.
Planchette.
Planchette. Wow. Jaren, they're saying planchette. Chetty. So Planchette. I'm like, I'm here. You're fine. You're good. Don't worry about it, Jaren. I told you that I come around this time sometimes too, so you're fine. I usually am here for about an hour or longer. Usually it's been longer because it gets pretty crazy. It's been getting crazy with different people coming in, but also with the spirit saying a ton of things and everything else going on. Hey, Amy. Hi, I'm waiting for my dad to come through or my mom. Amy, I just saw that you responded. Sorry, the responses are going weird. Let's see. Just saw you kind of show in as Jaren was gifting. You put that comment in. Thank you, Jaren, by the way. So, Amy, what what brings you here? Just so you know, I am a holistic, but don't worry, I don't do debate live or drama live. But I will stand up for challenge42.com knowledge if you want to do that. If you have any information, you're welcome to ask me. I'm Goddess Aradia, your others. Okay, so that's interesting. Amy, so I'm not for cult mindset, and I'm not saying that you are, but I used to be in a religion, and I'm not in that. I used to be LDS Mormon, and I'm not because of the cult mindset that they do. But I let people believe what they feel they want to do for them, as long as they're not pressuring that belief system on others. I question everything with the spirit box. I don't believe or disbelieve. I have my own knowledge and mystic knowledge. I'm about vibration, frequency, sacred geometry. They said, "What would you like?" Something about July. Yeah. Anyway, I'll hit the bowl. Moment. They just told me to hit the bowl. But we can ask them. So, spirits. Amy is wondering if you're still here, Amy. Oh, you will later. Oh, they did. They just answered. I said she's waiting for her dad to come through. I would question, or her mom. Someone said Thompson. But again, I don't believe or disbelieve. I question everything. If it resonates, take it. Doesn't, don't. If you believe they're saying something you think they're saying, they may be meaning something else. Yeah. Bullet it. Oh yeah, I'll bullet. You want me to press stuff? Okay, so 528 Tibetan singing bowl. They just asked me to do the bowl and bowl them. I'm all about frequency, sacred geometry, and knowledge, water studies. There's water in the bowl. I'll show you the bowl in a moment because you're new here. It seems like it has turquoise in it with some halite that's growing in there. So the voice chakra, Hanyal energy, that's Archangel Hanyal variation knowledge. I'm all about different knowledge. All heaven. Not. I don't believe in. I believe in close to Rala one knowledge, but I think personally that this world is a truly so matrix world. I don't want it to be. I just feel that until it becomes different, I question everything. But regardless what realm it is, I choose to be the healing insight in it. Okay, so 528 Tibetan singing bowl is for DNA repair or repair DNA. So I just did that. Has Himalaya salt and Celtic salt in there as well. That's really good for spiritual and immune system support. I'm not trying to do too much to it because I don't want it to pour, but it's in there. That is the bowl. Try to show you the color of the turquoise. It's all around the bowl inside. It's really cool. I've had bees show up around it in 2020. It woke me up to a lot of cool things. Because if this platform where I'm at is sacred ground, and it's a platform for aliens and good beings. And then others try to come around. So I get a mix, but I get mostly good. And they're more balanced now. Like all sides have come together. It's more of a clarity. So anyway, they know who you are, who I am, if they come through. Okay. So spirits. Seth. Yeah, Seth is one that comes in. He helped me out a long time ago. It says Seth. They said Doom, something about big, and then Seth. Hey Sam, what about something? Seth, what about something? He said you'll take in something. I will. He likes me. Seth likes me. He's just sarcastic. He doesn't think he is, but he is. Well, he kind of does. He knows. Anything for me now? Yeah. So Jaron came in because you wanted him to come in. So who wanted him to come in? They said planchette to you, Jaron. Planchetti earlier, right when you came in, and they said they blessed you. You wanted them to help. You wanted him to come to help. Who wanted him to come to help? He's here. That was me? Okay. They said, I'm good. So what did you want Jaron to help you with? I'm angry. You're angry. Jaron, they're angry and they wanted you to help them. They're angry. And you're one of them. Why are you angry? What's going on? No doing anything to Jaron or me or anyone, okay? Be respectful. What's the time? 555. Nice time awareness, spirit. They said, what's the time, Sam? What's the time? 555. That is angel number 555. Thank you, spirit guide people, whoever you are. Change something new is coming. Oh boy. Yeah, so we can counter that connected energy. So let's see. I agree. They said something about bad energy, Jaron. They said the word that's adversarial. Um, so yeah, the devil word. So they said they're angry because of that connection. Got rid of it. Good. They said they got rid of it, spirit. They got rid of it for you. They said 10-4. Good job, Jared. Of course. And they did bless you, by the way. Those two. They do that with me too. Let's see. Sometimes they teach people to help them so that they can feel useful and helpful. Because they know that that's what you would want or you believe that you have the ability to do that. So they test you. They want to see what you can do to help you, to show you they care and they believe in you. You're in heaven? Awesome. So freeze. Well, the cooling system is going down, but we're not quite at freezing levels yet. Tell them thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, they like to do that to encourage you and others. That's really cool. They don't just choose anyone, Jaron. They've asked me to help before and they appreciate it. But that's just their way of teaching you to be appreciative of your abilities. Okay. One. Yeah. Yeah. Some of them only want certain people to help them. They don't because they're connected to you in some way, soul family, or other things. But they know when you'll be here, and yeah, seems to help. Yeah, when it's an interconnected, it's always about if you have the same personality or vibe to be trusted for it to work, and then it works better. So they can get picky. Some of them could be in the same religious belief or same way of thinking. That's why. Oh, there. It's because he's in the building. Oh, in your building. It says it's because you're in my building. Oh, a dog. Something about a dog, and something about in the building, and something about ignorant flopping. Is the dog ignorant? Sometimes dogs can be a little bit hyper. Like I don't want to say hyper. They can be energetic. It depends on who's raising them, what energies that their owner or people that raise them are doing. I don't think anybody should be owned, even dogs, by anybody. I think everything should be liberated and free to be their own personality up there. Might be talking about my dogs. Oh, okay. Sometimes could be shopping. Oh hi, I'm good. Sorry. The song sometimes whispers, and they're letting me know that they care. They might be. Let's see. So I think that was the message. What was the message, Amy? Hold on. Did she leave already? She got the message and she left. Okay. I think it's funny that her last name is Hilton. Anyway, it's already there, so bottle of water. Yep. It's a manipulation. Oh boy. I don't. I think everything's okay. Like I said, people still will come in here because Even though they have a hard time with me, they still love what I do. So they may not be able to talk to me personally on the phone in regular life, but they still want to try to come in here and listen. So I get people that will do fake accounts that will talk and communicate and then set the boundaries they chose not to with me in those other account setups. It's weird. I've dealt with it a lot because they know I'm connected. And people have always admitted I have a huge connection somehow, and they're wondering how do you have such a connection that no one else does? Worship. Yeah. Oh, not worshiping anybody. I don't believe in worshiping. I believe in being unconditional love. Yeah, which is no abuse love. It's my focus on that. They said it's okay. Okay, we got the bowl. Yeah, so the bowl, it was prayed by monks and nuns. So it may be a lot of people like that energy, and maybe that's what they mean by worship. You should get her. Are you trying to tell someone you should get her, or you should get him? Because sometimes they're trying to set me up. It's pretty funny. Trying to set me up, spirit? Know that. Oh boy, here it goes again. Who are you trying to set? Anybody here? Oh my word. Oh, when are you gonna stop, spirit? It's silly. I appreciate it though. Makes me laugh. Makes me hope that one day it will happen. But until I find someone that's vegan with me, if that ever occurs, I'm gonna keep doing what's right in my heart. Edward, not yet. What about Edward? They respond. Yeah, I have no idea. Something about Edward and something about they respond. A lot of heat, even though it's now going down. It's 81. I'm feeling more heat than when it was hotter. When it was hotter, I'm feeling more heat now than I felt when it was 84. You know how weird that is? Why do I feel hotter at 81 than I did at 84? I don't get it. Yeah, I like it colder because of my heat. Yeah, I will be on for a little bit. Okay, child of the light, welcome. Let's see. You know what? You want to know what's crazy? Earlier today, there was 7 followers on Twitter. Isn't that crazy? There was like 7 followers on Twitter and 2 on YouTube, and then here there was like pretty good amount like we have now. Kept changing. Um, it was crazy. Patty wants. What does Patty mean? Help you get. It said Daddy wants, Patty wants. What Daddy wants, Patty wants. Is what I'm guessing. So if Daddy wants something, Patty wants something. Is that like a dog nickname? If Daddy wants something, then the dogs want it too. Maybe that's what. I don't know if that's to one of you. That's pretty funny. Is there a nickname to your dogs of Daddy or Patty or some kind of connection? Or Patty could be the dog as pats, like their feet. But I don't know. Dorothy said, I guess not. Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy. So Dorothy is Dorothy Rose. She's got to be from the graveyard. Now I'm guessing the Dorothy or an actress who ever played Dorothy could be in here. I don't know if she's still alive in real life. Was there someone? It's usually someone from the 50s or whatever. Is she still around? I don't know. Hey Jen, how's it going? How's about you, Jen? Thanks for the heart me. That was very kind of you. So yeah, I'm just chilling and relaxing. The cooling system is now at 81. It was at 84 earlier, but now it feels hot out of nowhere when it was cooler at 84. I don't get what's going on. So hopefully it's going down still and it will start being cooler soon. But maybe it's just my body trying to regulate from the heat. But I know I've been being protected from the heat somehow. It's been crazy. Yeah, I think your body starts dealing with different temperature changes, especially when you have metal in your back like me and leg, with the constant shift change. Weird. She puts, and I got fans going. But I've been focusing on positive focuses. So the black car that was outside yesterday had this huge feeling about it. And I've had a sense of peace. So I've been focusing on that, focusing on my vision board, knowing that there's something that's going to happen from it. I had to take new pictures of the smoke detectors, and I found something even more creepier from before. I think waking when I went to bed last night, someone may have came in while I was sleeping. They're very creepy in this place, so I don't know if they did or didn't, but they changed things around. But they still have a camera now in my bedroom, one, and the one in the main room. I think it's still there, but it's more of a listening device style. It's still the same thing, and then the one in the hall is still the same. Still the same situation. Alone. Yeah, I live alone. Today? Yeah, pretty freaky. Oh, and they brought up earlier, Jen, something about 555. They said, look at the time, and it was 555, which has changed. And then they were talking about some creepy stuff to get someone to get bad things out of them. But it says, change, something new is coming. And now they're bringing up something about negative stuff. They say, Raw is coming. Jen is coming. It's our daughter. They said Jen is coming. It's our daughter. What? Hold on. There's a Jen that's here. You trying to talk to her? Sometimes grandparents will call you daughter, if or others, what because you were similar to their children. So they'll think, oh, that's our daughter. But if you have parents, maybe it's them. I don't know. On the other side, they said I'll have Coke. Like, hopefully it's a drink. If it's something else, don't do it. It's like I'll have a caffeinated drink. That's what they're saying. Oh, they give them fulfillment. Wow. You have parents there. Okay. Well, then they're saying they're here. They're claiming they're here. What's his name? What to think? I don't believe or disbelieve. It said buy a hand. Something about getting some caffeinated drink. I would say go for vegan friendly stuff. I don't trust pop or anything anymore. I go for holistic vegan knowledge focuses, organic, and I'll do that. No, please. Someone's trying to say dirtbag. They'll say you go leave. Yeah, don't call me rude names, whoever you are, spirit. They say, hey Sam, think the No, I don't do water. Water only. No, I do water, but just like somebody else would. But I do purified water and things. I do juice and things. There's lots of drinks. I go for organic juice. So you're saying that you do water only? No, I actually do beet juice, tart cherry, anything superfood. It's healthy. It's helped me a ton. Uh, beet, beets and tart cherry will help you through. Oh, that's good. Distilled is good if you do it right. Um, yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can even distill other things. Um, but I don't do that yet, but I would love to. But there's a lot of different things, and it's just up to you. Because basically, water is always filtered from this mitose or whatever it's called. We're pulled through the clouds from what, you know, we all do. So cycle through our body, comes out of our body, then goes to the ground, then goes back, all that fun. So if you do a distiller, awesome. You heard us. They said you heard us. That's cool. And they really are talking to us. My dog's name are Dobby and Atlas. That's right, Mama Three. You told me something about that before. I like Atlas because there's an Atlas game app you can play, where it's like a digital app that you can try to earn up Atlas points or Atlas dollars and then do digital land. That's a cool name. And then Dobby just reminds me of Harry Potter, the little elf. Oh, that guy was a hero, little dude. Yes, he was annoying. Yes, he was in the book, and he did what he needed to do as a hero. And I'm really upset that that happened to him. But he was finally free. He could do what he wanted. He was able to be free for years. But the fact that he still chose to wear what he wore when he could have tried to get clothes of his own was really strange. But maybe he just liked it and he just enjoyed how comfortable it was. Can't remember if he did in the books or not. I always call him Dobby. Some people call him Dobby. I call him Dobby. But I like Dobby and Dobby. I don't know which one it is. I could both could be wrong. I move things. You move things. Yeah, you do. No. They said I heard us. You heard us. They said I move things. Who moves things? What about the water? They said they move things, Jen. Are you talking to Jen or someone else? You found them? You know, they do. I actually have seen things show up and they claim they're the ones that put it there. When saying Joby is free. Nice, Mama 3. That's funny. I love that. You're helping me. And you're awesome, Mama 3. No, you're helping me. Well, I'm glad you're helping. They said you should. They said they're talking to a lot of you right now. Give the bowl because they said something about water just in case. I did. I just did. Ooh. They act like a ghoul sometimes when I do the bowl. They're like, ooh. Yeah, you're welcome. They said thanks, sir. And I think they said, Dad, I'll be 41 in January. But I haven't been with anybody to have a child by my birthday. So what are you talking about? In LA? Who's in LA? You know what? They brought up LA before, and they brought up Michigan in different ways, but they brought up LA. They keep saying something about California, something about LA, something about people or someone. Oh, sorry, it's skipping. They brought up LA. They brought up something. You know what? Every time I say LA, it keeps trying to skip. Trying to tell you what the spirits are saying. So when they brought up the LA, they would bring up certain things. Um, yeah, and this live is trying to, the spirits are trying to get us to focus on LA with it skipping even. So somehow they said to go together. Something about a girl connected to that. Anyone in LA. Yeah, but they're talking about me. They're saying that she's nice, that the girl for me is in LA. I'm like, what? Like California. Like the girl I'm supposed to be with is there. Well, but then I've been told other places. So I don't know. They keep bringing up weird things, but right now they're pretty adamant about it. Weird. Who is she? I know I get actresses and stuff that come in here that like me. Maybe they know her and they come here. Maybe they're trying to come in here to test me out because maybe it's connected to them in some way. And that's why they come here. She's good. My name is Anna. Anna's from LA, but Anna is definitely supposedly an angel that was Victoria's Secret model. So they're talking about her now. But Anna wouldn't be connected to my wife, or is she? If I'm supposed to have one. Yeah, she's coming around. This one and this one and this. I'll do the both. Yeah, Anna's really cool. She's sweet. She's come around and said, I'm an angel when she first showed up. But, so, Anna, do you know who? Planning? Holy crap, I didn't even ask the question yet. She knows what I was going to ask. Okay, well, I don't know what to say to that. You got me speechless. They're like responding before I can even say anything. Um, what? What do I say? So, what are you planning with that? You got to reset. I hope not. But when? When is, if there's one here, believing. Someone was on drawing course. What? Me? What's going on with me? It's glitchy. I'm glitching a lot because you're confusing me. No, thank you for the bat. I love fruit bats. So, what in the world? You know what? Actually, I'll bring up some fascinating thing that I did a while back. According to when I was looking up reincarnation, I tried to look up my past life for fun. And I said, what's my past life? And I put in my information of when, and it said that I was a monk that was a slinger, QQ slinger monk, like a spiritual monk. And I got taken out. Um, I was a good religious too. And so it said that I passed away in like the old west. I'm from as a monk. Like that was my last life. Thought that would be funny. Made me laugh. Like, wait, I was a sleeper monk, a Texan. I was a Texan. That's wow. And then you were hopeful because you were a Texan. You were a sleeper monk in Texas. Oh boy, that's even going further. Wow. Huh. Is that why I got bored in Utah? I can't stand going down there because it's too hot because of my back and stuff. I probably have a hard time there. I love a lot of people from Texas though, which is funny. Your friend, yeah, your friend Thor. Oh, I want to ask Thor. Yes, very politely. Are you Val Valiant Thor? Are you connected to Val Valiant Thor? If you're a Thor connected to that lore, are you Dawn Thor or are you Val? I'm just guessing to see if he says anything. Rebutted the both, rebutted them. So Thor's not here. Okay, if Thor comes in, I'm gonna ask him. Yeah, if he shows up, I'm gonna ask him directly. I would say, are you connected to the Thor legend lore of Val Valiant Thor and Dawn Thor? I question every story. I don't believe or disagree. But as part of my awakening, 5, see you then, 11:30, 11:03, 11:30. I think they said 11:30. They said, see you then at 11:30. 11:30? Like in the morning for them? In the rising? Or are we talking about at night? Wow. Well, I just added batteries to my lights in my place so that I don't have to use my other lights. And I can just use my portable lights if I ever need to. because I don't want to trust anything that they're doing in here anymore after I found out what's going on there. How do I know turning on the lights doesn't turn on the camera? In the lights, if there is any. A play of that game. Not anymore. Enough is enough now. This is what I have to do.
I'd like to talk.
You like to talk? Okay. What do you want to say, Spirit? Flowers. They're saying flowers. Instead of out the store. I heard. How are you? They said took a trip. Someone took a trip. Something to Sam? They said I don't. To her. Okay. They said, how's your wife? To someone. How's your wife? I don't know. Or are they saying, how's your wolf? I don't know. Maybe your dog. They said, it's okay, Sam. They're saying all sorts of stuff. Maybe that's to you, Brody. Maybe the how's the wife was to Brody. I don't know if Brody's still here. I see that you're in there, but sometimes you're busy. You're a good dude. You are. Okay, they said, how's your wife? I think. I think they said, how's your wife? Now Brenda came in. Hi, Brenda. I haven't seen you forever. You just come in and leave. Yeah, and some people are coming in and they're running away, but they keep coming in and they're here for a moment and then they leave. Maybe they accidentally get seen. I think what happens is when you're looking for videos to watch, it goes to people you're following. So they just skip that follow because they don't want to join it. So they're not really in the live, they're just on looking towards the live and deciding if they want to come in. Yeah. Yes, a lot. Yeah. It's what I figured was going on. People are scanning through, so they're not joining the live, they just are outside the live and they just kind of come in. Yeah.
It's not all bad.
It's not all bad? Yeah, it's not all bad. It's okay. It gives people a chance, but if they don't want to see that, they can just unfollow. And then you won't see those suggestions, or you shouldn't. A lot of good. A lot of good eye. Really interesting.
The chair of torture.
The chair of torture. Yeah, tonight we will. What are you gonna do with the chair of torture? What? What in the world? Oh, by the way, there's all sorts of cool stuff that I've been noticing. Hey, it's 80 now. It's showing 80. Hey, how's it going? Arn, Swart, Team. Thank you for the love you so much. Appreciate it. Bless you. Thank you for following. Yeah, so it's now 80 degrees. It just went down a degree. That's good. It's slowly going down. I've been hoping for the degrees to slowly go down. And I think it finally is. So hopefully it does. Could be because the sun is going down though. Scottish. What in the world was that? Tiny Trek. Thank you, Mama 3. That was cool. Tiny Trek. Let me see. How are we doing on my? Okay, I'm just seeing how many bats I have. Okay, that's amazing, cute little. Try all the new gifts if you want. You don't have to do the thing that's up there. If you want to try all the cute little ones or the new ones, see what they do. You're welcome to, everybody. You don't have to, but you want to see what gift does what. They do. Some of them do really cool little things. Some will like come and punch me. Some will do other things. Some will try to put a hat on me. Some will do all sorts of stuff. It's crazy what the gifts do. That's one thing I love about TikTok is the gifts because there's just so many cool little effects that the gifts do. that the gifts themselves are worth
I
the
don't
coin,
want to talk.
just to see what they do. I don't want to talk. Oh, it's today. Sam, you're awesome. Oh, you're awesome. 2-4. What about 2-4? What about I'm awesome? What about 24? What's happening on the 20? Is something going to happen on the 24th? Oh, it's today. What about 2-4 today?
Hey,
Are you talking about BD? Birthday? Someone's birthday? Hey, what about hey? Hey? I said, I know. What in the world is going on? Some weird stuff happening. Hi, how's it going? But I didn't know you. I said, hello, Spirit, and then I didn't know you. Here,
witchcraft.
witchcraft. I was thinking of turning the music on, and some of them are like, ooh, witchcraft. But the Genya is witchcraft. Some of them do. The street? Yeah. Someone said dot in French, which is that. They hear. See, I was wondering what that one did. Hearted out. Isn't that like 500? Is that more than what I'm thinking it is? Jed, you're so sweet if that's what it was. But regardless, thank you. Okay, peace. They said peace. Jen, they're giving you peace because of what you just did. It's so sweet. I gotta look at gotta check something. Oh my word. That's awesome. Thank you. So I'm always looking at stuff. Let me check something real quick. I'm not gonna change it, I just gotta check to see what that is. I know what it is. I know what it is. That's one of the new ones. It's cool. Yeah. Thank you, Jen. That was very kind of you. That was really sweet. Close to you always. So yeah. So no, the new gifts. Some of them are pricey. Some of them are like way up. But if you have it, go ahead. So peace. I always try to help other people when I have coins, and I try to do what I can to just spread it around to good people. Especially to Brody or any subscriber, I try to do stuff for their lives, especially to give them coins to complete for subscribing to help me. So anybody that actually subscribed or used to, I used to have more subscribers before the fall of TikTok and back up of TikTok. And my device is going crazy, and then finally getting a good one. So it is what it was.
She doesn't like you.
She doesn't like me. Who doesn't like me? Or someone else? Book the soul. But I did. She said she doesn't like you, and then something about Sarah. But she said, but I did. Oh, Sarah, are you upset? Are you upset at me because of another person giving up on me and not having empathy? Well, I hope they're okay. Sarah, if you're mad at me and you're connected to her, that was her giving up on me for trying to set safety boundaries and me being concerned because of her phone going down and then me wondering if housing took it over. And then she came in here acting like, if it was her, acting like she was a clone of her, maybe with a fake account, and then saying that they were David's housing. Same things that only she would know of the name. So I don't know what's going on, but no, that wasn't you. But Sarah, you don't have to be around here if you don't want to, if you're upset at that connection. So there was a Sarah spirit that was connected to another person that come in, and they'll tell me, and she's, yeah. So it has to deal with honesty and integrity that I had. She doesn't. She was, yep. And I don't smoke, and she doesn't smoke. I'm vegan. They weren't. There's a lot. I get that a lot with people. People give up on me later on just because I'm vegan, or because they then like give me an ultimatum for my safety boundaries. And yeah, thank you. They said you matter. See, like I said, I get spirits that realize later with other people they're connected to where they went wrong and that I'm okay. But I don't want them to not still love those people. I want them to still be there for them if they still to be there. It's not my place to tell a spirit to not like their family just because their family doesn't like me. So no, that's I get the spirits to still care, and they still come here when their family is giving them trouble, and they still check up on me because they still like me for what I did for their family. It happens all the time. I'm used to this because I left a religion cult mindset, and so I had a lot of family that I lost, a lot of family that gave up, a lot of different things that occurred, and because some of them even said that I'm following the adversary for leaving, which I'm not. And I thought it was really interesting seeing the judgments and the belittling, and I just couldn't handle it anymore, so I left. I didn't like what they were teaching me to do to others and what they were doing and what I found out. And the biggest was their hiding knowledge of food knowledge that could help people that they do, that the upper church knows about. I won't tell its members. That was my straw. When they were lying about healing knowledge, I was out. And they knew. And they tried to justify it. The justification was they said that if they told the truth about the foods or knowledge of what they could do to help people, they yeah, but also they would not be able to promote their Book of Mormon throughout the world. That's the reason. So they justified that as a better choice to then not tell knowledge of healing for their members and others. Yep. And I caught on to the corruption and I was like, this is wrong. Because Christ wouldn't teach that. And then I started questioning everything and unconditional love and had experiences and more. It got me to veganism more and I was out. I did what was right. So no, but they made you just do it conditional love instead of unconditional, ritualistic stuff instead of just being there for others as equal. Yeah, it doesn't matter, and so it's interesting. Yeah, that's what happened. It's happening. Yeah, you can't go. Who can't go? They said he can't go. They said see. They said read the book. Oh, you mean the one that basically tells you that your skin has to turn from darker to white in order to get into heaven? You mean the one that actually promotes some horrible concepts? Hmm. No, thank you, sir. Even the being that was over that belief system that chose to do stuff with a 14-year-old gal in a barn, and she was 15, yet the teen reached short, and then married her, and then married other women that were married because God told him to. Yeah, no, I'm good. Don't need to be in that crazy connected. Um, you were treated well. Now it's acting like it's one of them. Are you the girl that was connected to him? Are you claiming to be the girl that was connected to that dude? It said I was treated well.
My name's Ronald.
Oh, your name is Ronald. Hi, Ronald. They said I was treated well, and my name is Ronald. You were treated well by who, Ronald? Oh, I heard something else around me. Is that you, Rose? Yeah. You want to know what's really weird? Now that the heat is going down, it feels hotter. Why does it feel hotter when it should have been hotter when it was higher and hotter? Isn't that crazy? It feels hotter now at 80 than it did at 84. What is going on? Even at 81, like instead of it getting cooler, it's getting hotter. I think it's my body trying to regulate the hot to the cold factor, and it's doing it the opposite way. Oh my word! How do I handle that? Ah, it's you. Yes. Oh, it's a being that's helping me. But I think they're saying I'm ascending. I will later. Holy cow! So the heat isn't coming from that; it's coming from inside. Okay, cool. For the rose. That's cool. That explains a lot, actually. I'm feeling heat from inside, and they're saying that that's not. They said that's your ascending. They said you are heating up from inside here mostly, and then I feel cold on my knees and other places. They said they will scratch. Who will scratch? Playing the bowl. Oh, you want me to do the bowl so people don't scratch? Help us. You're disabling. Yeah, if they're bad things, don't. Yeah, we don't want anything scratching at people. Unless they're talking about someone's cat. Are they saying they will scratch? Are we trying to bring in a cat or do the bowl to help the cats? They do love meditation. Of course, they will jump at you while you're doing meditation and meditate with you and jump into your meditation to get you to give them the food that they need. Sorry, that's just a joke, but sometimes you never know. Uh,
Chaos.
yeah, it's chaos. Freaking cats are everywhere. Vegan time. Yep, vegan time. They actually said it. Cool. Vegan time. Vegan time. Sure. Sure. I think it's funny that they say vegan time when no vegans are really around as much. I know some of you are starting to think and go that direction. So, Tarn, Sweeney, what brings you here, by the way? Thank you for following. I just want to make sure you're a real person. I do appreciate you supporting or following. I think, did you gift or heart? I think you sent a gift. I just want to make sure that you are someone and what your real reason of being here. Because I just don't want onlookers or tricksters around me. I've been at some. I have to set safety protocols, so I don't want to be disrespectful, but I want to make sure that you're not gifting just to try to stay in. Because I appreciate it, but you did it out of nowhere, and I just want to make sure I know who you are, and if you have any questions about what I do here. I'm also holistic vegan and more. So I want to make sure you're a real person, not someone who just comes in and gifts and hopes that I follow you. Because I'm trying to determine whether I should and let people communicate to me so I don't just follow them by them just gifting me. I'm going to start meatless Mondays and start eating more fruits and veggies. Well, Chris, awesome. But this is what I would recommend. Look into challenge22.com. Look into some support groups. If you really want to go vegan, it has nothing to do about the food. It has to do about the exploitation situation. That's great that you're trying to stop doing it Mondays, but I would hope that you would do it every day because they're a victim in the long run. But I am grateful that you're trying to do it with that focus, but please go further if you can. And if you need guidance and help, there are alternatives. And you can definitely get alternative meats. You don't have to get the other. You can get plant-based meats. You can get other stuff, and some of them have better ingredients now than they did before because of the supply and demand. So supply and demand creates more of the others, so it's affordable. And if you want affordable knowledge in your area, challenge22.com can get you resources for emails and connections to do it. But Yeah, I completely started being vegetarian. Then I realized what's going on with the eggs and what's going on with honey. Honey, I don't do either. I don't do butter, I don't honey or any dairy form, unless it's vegan version, plant-based version. And so, Mama Three, for some reason, it's telling me you're going to lose your subscription benefits soon. But I'm not going to worry one way if people want to subscribe or not. So, Chris, I just thought I'd let you be aware of this, giving you that awareness to you. So, thank you. I'm going to try. Yeah. So again, it's not really about trying. It's about recognizing why you're doing it. So look up Darius Scary and Dominion if you haven't, Chris. Look up Joey Cartstrong. Joey Cartstrong on YouTube. He'll bring up videos and things of what it's about, what we're for. Even some debates, and he got me into changing. And he's in the UK. No, I'm in the U.S., but he brings up industries and awareness. But he has good videos and crazy videos. He used to be a really kind of not so good dude, but he changed when he went vegan and realized what he needed to do that was right, and it made him a better person. So be aware of that and empathy and compassion. Yeah, and you're welcome, Monica. Yeah, so there's a lot going on there. Yeah, there's a ton going on. I'll be the only Native in my family that's doing this. Oh, Chris, guess what? The guy that taught me about veganism, before I knew about veganism, he was a blood doctor, worked at the Pentagon. He helped Native children to help them get rid of canon insertion issues. And he was the one that taught me to wake up when I was still in the church. And then I went and researched it myself. Then yeah, he was older. He was blinded and attacked for telling the truth, and he helped natives, and he helped one of my cousins, my fourth cousin, that was an organ player for tap choir in the church that I left. Play Christianity. I can't believe I'm saying the name, but he's a public figure in that church. He's my cousin on my mom's side. And I met him on the bus to talk to him. He's an okay. I get nervous when I talk to him though because he's talk to him. But he plays the organ or did. He's older now and he's retired, I think. But he's been worldwide with that and did all the music with them and things. So he went vegan supposedly with his wife, where they changed some of their habits from learning from this same guy that taught me. I don't agree with everything that he taught, but he got me to look into things. He's doing it more in a cult mindset way. I got away from that cult mindset way and looked at it other ways as well and realized. But yeah, it is really cool. Thank you for the journal or the journeyman. I think it's the journal. It says journal, but I think it's journeyman, spaceman. Thank you, Jen. What is that? I got to see what that one is. It said all these cool looking gifts I've never seen before. I think I've seen that one before, but I forgot how much. I know it's pretty up there. I gotta remember what it's called. I think it's like at the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, journal. Wow, $2.99. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm outing what the point is. I just love it. It's cool. I'm just thinking that if I ever choose to gift it to someone else. Journal. Why is it a journal? What are they calling it a journal? Or a Joe Earn Now? The journal with a heart. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like a space person with like a bubble balloon, bubble heart balloon. Wow, there's the sour lemon. Oh, here's a cool thing about sour buddy lemon. Okay, so lemonade or lemon, if you don't do the sugar and you just do the lemon, if you just do a lemon and water or lime and water, very healthy. Lime is really good for your, yeah, it's good for your immune system connection. It's pretty cool in like places like Brazil and other stuff. I have a sister-in-law that's Brazilian. I learned different remedies from her connection to. helping with colds. And so any form of citrus fruit, orange, lemon, lime, all of those connections, even grapefruit, especially grapefruit, and other stuff, they're amazing health benefits for your body system. So that you can protect yourself from any form of cold, get a lot of vitamin C and other nutrients, and it helps for antiviral stuff. But I'm not for the germ theory personally. I'm aware of different things that we cannot worry about if you do certain connections to natural. But I am natural, Chris. Chris, I do Himalaya salt and other stuff. I've talked to Native connections. My first grade teacher was Navajo, half Navajo. My dad was friends with someone who was a convert within their church, and her husband was a Delaware tribe chieftain. Yep, in Delaware. And so I've been around Native people a lot in my life. And I'm in Utah, so I've met different people supposedly connected to the Yukon tribe that's supposed to be gone, but they still connect to that native connection. It's supposed to not be around. Uh, some say the different Native Americans aren't around, but they still kind of are. In different people, in different like certain tribes, and one of them is gone, and she happened to be the only one that she was adopted and doesn't remember or doesn't have any knowledge of her native heritage because her family gave up on her. But I met her, and she was an amazing individual. So I love any connection to that. I grew up with that. I learned all the times tables because of my teacher. I learned words from the dictionary. Numono topics curiosa. Yeah, and things like that. Yep. Mind disease control. That's what I need. Yeah. I think is it 45 or 46? I think it's 45 letters, 45, 46 letters. Biggest word in the 20 volume dictionary. Learned in first grade. Yeah. Yeah. PNUMONIVLTRACIOPICONIOSIS. I'd have to write it out and count the letters. It's a long word. Yep, first grade. Sorry, I'm empathic. I just heard someone reply. So mostly you'll learn that word from like college, if you go to college stuff, or high school. High school will teach you in some books. They might give it to you. Yeah, no, she gave it to us as ending last word dictionary. She used one word from the dictionary for spelling test at the end of every year of the first grade. And I was held back because we let that teacher too much because she taught things that the higher teachers weren't teaching. So I was kept back because they said I was shorter, but they also liked to teach her because she was teaching times tables and everything, and the other teachers in the higher grades didn't believe they should be teaching that. So I got taught by a native and in first grade. So in a way, I'm like eighth grade program child in a way. But a native that taught me things. Yeah, cool stuff. Love that teacher, Mrs. Ketter. Okay, so anyway, taught us to read books, taught us to do everything. Amazing thing. Taught us to not bully other children too. I was kind of a, I was kind of a narcissistic little brat as a boy. I grew out of that. I realized what I was doing was wrong because I was doing what I thought my parents and others thought was okay to do. Everybody thought I was the sweetest kid with that behavior, and I learned to change that behavior. And then everybody was like different about me finally doing the right thing, while everybody else was choosing to do the wrong thing. It's like, what is going on? It's like narcissistic behavior was like love, and empathic behavior was demonized. It was horrifying. growing up, not realizing what I was being taught what happened. Yeah, now it's bliss, now it's peace, now everything is changed. Cool. So anyway, spirits, how are you doing? Bless you. That's what you thought? Yeah. Sleep. You want someone to sleep? Or you're sleeping? You want me to sleep? During the night? Well, it's not the night. It's not the twilight, late twilight yet. It's 6:50 p.m. Mountain Time. Anytime. I think they're saying it's only 8:50 for other people, and it's Thursday twilight. Yep, it's still 80 on the wall. Maybe we'll go down. The sun is definitely going down, so maybe the sun going down is making it the heat in here go down. I don't know. It's weird. Hoping it's that they correct the cooling and it's going down because they correct the cooling. I have no clue. But I've told the doctors and stuff about it, so they need to correct it. How's your wife? They said nice to you. How's your wife? Who are you talking to, sir? Get photo. They said get photo. They said they'd like to go. They said they're learning it. They said you're not hearing me. They're saying hi. And then someone said that they lie. And then something about Mark. I don't think Mark's here right now. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mama 3. I think some of them are saying they want to go, but some of them are still around. No, I'm not going to do a mirror. I didn't bring the mirror over here today. They said, yes, I did. They said, do a mirror. And they said, yes, I did. I looked in the mirror. So one of you looked in the mirror, huh? Do a flower. They said something about do a flower. Maybe they're trying to help you with choices. Maybe they're trying to get you to help you with your art or your what you're wearing. Maybe they're helping you with your outfit. I have no idea what's going on here. Or they're asking you to do a flower, the rosa. There you go. I don't. They said I don't. They just said a rosa, spirits. Thank you. The store. I was looking. Nice. Almost. I figured. I figured one of you were. That was obvious. Oh wow! Look at that. Slice some lemons. Man, you're making me. You're making me wish I had a lemon tree. Someone's blessing me. What, you want me to listen to you? Please refer. Thank you for the rose. Kindness. They said today's her birth, and then you sent a rose on. They said kindness. This is a slice of lemon one. I gotta look that one. There you go. Now I gotta look at all these. Oh, you're so awesome, Ted. You're throwing out all these gifts for me. I appreciate it. Do you want to see what it does, or do you want us to? I think it's really cool. Okay, let's take a look. The lemon. That's okay. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm looking at a catalog. Uh, oh, the other one was $1.99 for the Sour Buddy. Wow, you're doing some cool stuff. Thank you.
I remember how I died.
You remembered how you unalived? How did you unalive? On those jobs? You know, on one of your jobs? That's sad. What was one of your jobs that you unalived on? Thanks for the fruit patties. I like them. I call them fruit patties. I love bats. I love fruit bats. Okay, so Jen, I don't know if you heard the story earlier. I told Mama 3 and others. So around Halloween time, almost every year, except this last year, luckily, but the year before that or some other time, we had bats come through our attic into the hall, and then I was the only apartment that they didn't come into, and they were on top of my they were on top of my it was really weird. They were on top of my door, but they didn't come through because I have it blocked in my closet, so they don't come through because we have crazy ceiling that's not covered like they do. It's like styrofoam type ceiling, like you would at a high school or a school, like in a band room and stuff. Well, they would come through that and they chewed in and they came in, but I think they released it. This is but they said but they came through, and they even went downstairs to the older. Oh, you hate what you did? Is that you, Ryan? I figured that you and them did it, but anyway, they didn't come into my place. They avoided my place because I do the salt and stuff. So the bats couldn't get in because I keep boxes up there to keep things from coming down from it. So they came into everybody else's, but they avoided mine. But they were in the hallway, and then the friend named Alex out and downstairs, who's an actress, sort of, photography actress, Alexandria. She's a cool individual. She came up and she saw the rat. She knocked on my door and she said, "Sam, you have a bat right there. We're just trying to get it." Who tell you and I'm supposed to help? I was like, "What?" I was like, "Well, they're not coming around." She says, "And everybody else's, they went in their house. Yours is right there." Like, seriously? So they went into everybody else's room, but they missed mine. And so, yeah, talk about awesomeness. But no, they were flying through. I heard them. I even saw them through my. I even saw them through my like little look in my door, and I was seeing them flying through the hall, and I was like, "What is going on? Happy Halloween, I guess." And so every Halloween month, October. So I love fruit bats. they, they, hate me. No, they go around. I love all animals. I'll be, yeah, yeah. But that was hilarious. But yeah, they came to me. They're like, "Oh, we don't know. You're lucky because they came into my apartment. They came to others." I said, "How did it get downstairs if it's up in the attic? How did it eat through the somehow?" I'm like, they must have done it there too, and acted like it came up there when they did it in both areas. And I think it was maintenance that did it, but I have no idea. Either way, it was really funny. But you got to be careful. What if those have like certain sicknesses to them that could have gotten on the people? So yeah, and some people said they came in their apartment and were hanging out. But no, bats are cute. They're really cute if you train them. If you're not train them, but if you talk to them and treat them right, they'll love you. It's like any bee. And rats and mice are really nice too. You just gotta know how to treat them and be aware. But once you do, they won't leave. So you need to be aware of that. Ah, that's awesome. Okay. What house am I in now? If it's purple, what does that mean? Is that like a mix of Gryffindor and Ravenclaw? I didn't know there was a purple one. No, sorry, I just had to say that. Uh, let's be let's see, Raven Griff or Griffin Rave. Sounds like a club. Anyway, that was cute. I know it was cute. I liked it. I should shake my head with it. It was fun. No, it's cute. I love hats. I gotta see what that one is too. Let's see what we got here. Her mother. What about her mother? Hey, thank you for that. Now we can do a new goal. Honestly, I'm gonna. If I do a goal, it will be a small goal. I'm gonna be going in a sec, but I'm just checking.
Hi.
I gotta see this. That one was cool. I'm looking at the different gifts first. It's time. Mother, it's time. It said, Mother, it's time. They're talking to you, Mama 3, I think. They said something about hot. Hot? Oh, they said hot. They said scarecrow. Or oh no, they said sorrow, and then they said hot. But they said, Mother, it's time. Yeah, it is pretty hot in here. They said to you, dude, it's kind of hot. It's going down. I hope 80 for now. I know it should. Holy moly, 450. Wow, that's a cool. Did I miss something? Did you send something else? Hold on. Let's see. What else am I gonna drink? Spirits, I'm gonna let you choose. What do we do? Which one? We're gonna do like, depending on what it is, we'll either do one or three. What are we doing? Okay. These are good. What are we doing? 41. We're not doing 41.
I like
I'll
green.
put one, but if they do an extra 40, that's their choice. What are we looking at? My life was great. Your life was great? The spirit. Wait, what is the 40th? What is 41? Hold on. They said 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry. 17. I'm just counting. 73, 39, 40, 41. You want me to do the let them cook? We'll just do one. They said we do. They want me to do this one. You don't have to do this. It's only 20, but they told me to do this one for some reason. I'm only doing one. But this is number 41 on the list that I counted. This is really funny because that is a spud. That is a spud looking. That is a spud. Let them cook. Oh, thank you. I don't even know what it does. It doesn't do any. Did it do any special thing? I didn't see it. But they said to do 41. I think they just slept for let them cook because they're teasing me about how hot it is. Oh, funny.
Explain that device.
Explain what device? They said explain that device. In the restroom? Sarah. They said it's Sarah. Explain that device. Your hum to go to. Yeah, I didn't see it. I think it was just a gift. I think it, but thank you. That was kind of you, Mama 3. I just did what the spirits asked. So that's the last gift I'm doing to put up there. If you want to gift anything else, that's up to you. I'm not going to put any goals up there today. We've done a lot. Thank you. Uh, maybe next time I'll do gift. I'll do it again with whatever we decide. We'll keep it nice. Explain that device. So what device? They said something about in the restroom and something about halftime. His favorite.
You are connected.
You're connected. Something about a device and something in the. I don't want to know, spirits. That's other people's special time. I don't need to know what is their favorite in the bathroom. It's a device. That's we don't need. If we try to be spicy, I don't need to know what other people are doing with devices in the bathroom. It's their favorite. Oh, they're being funny. Okay, when the song finishes here, I'm gonna get going. We got about 20 minutes. No, a little less than 20 minutes. About 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. Well, two, or is it two? Yeah, once it's two, and then 17 minutes. So 17 or 16 minutes. Okay. Yep, it's fun. I figured I'd go, or we should go to 741. I didn't want to go all the way to 741 because people usually have to go by then anyway. Don't? You don't want me to go? Okay. Your dog. Whose dog? I had a dog named Portia growing up. I'll have it full, but it disappeared and went with another neighbor and other things. Or chased the truck, and then I found out that it was in someone's truck. There was a neighbor connected to my brother's wife at the time, so ex sister in law's mom's neighbor. Then I saw that when I was living at their house once to my niece and nephew, and I saw it bark, and I could tell it was Porsche that it was taken away. Because mom and dad couldn't maintain it, or we couldn't maintain it as much as they wanted, so they secretly gave it to someone else. I think. I tried to tell mom that that's who I thought it was, that it went to, and I could tell that it was our dog because it barked the way I would respond to it as. But yeah, but it ran away from after a truck. But it didn't like being in the backyard. It would get holes to try to get out. We did take it for walks and things, but again, that's why I think I'm glad it got free, and I'm glad it went to wherever it went to for free. Hopefully, if that's what it needed or wanted. You think you can? It was a wolf dog. Half, half wolf. Cool. I'm not sure exactly breed though. It wasn't husky. It was a different. It was wolf dog. Yeah. This one is hard. They said branch
What's your name?
and something about this is hard. This one is hard. Good. They said taken. They said, "What's your name?" And it said taken and something about Karen. Are you asking me what my name is or someone else? Said branch. Here last? Someone was here last? Who was here last? Question. Is that for Chris? You asking Chris? Urinate? They said, go urinate. Trying to tell someone to go pee. They said, you need to go. They're always monitoring if you need to pee or if you need to do something. They're like, go eat, go pee, go pee. Okay, Bob. Not you, Mom of three. I was talking to the spirit box when you laughed and I said, okay, Mom. It wasn't to you. But thanks for laughing. That was funny. Because I actually said it the time you laughed. But I was telling the spirits they're acting like a mom. So I said, okay, Mom. Telling us to go pee. Doing dishes. Oh, funny. Oh. I think they're trying to tell you to go to a mirror. You can always look in the water and see if they see you. Just don't get pulled in. I'm just teasing. Seriously, yeah. If that happens, start praying. No, no. I had nightmares over poltergeist too. So
Here's
reflections
my
and
body.
mirrors and other stuff. I will not watch the Mirrors show. But the guy that was in 24, he was also one of the Musketeers, blonde, you know, in one of the earlier Musketeer movies. Yeah, crazy shit. It said, "Where's my body? I don't know. Where's your body? My body lies over the ocean. My body lies over the sea." So are you talking about where's your body because he's doing the dishes? You talk about water? They said wise thinking. So that they were bringing up that idea. Some of them like to tease or recognize things, so they're bringing up different things that work with us. From all this,
Paranoia.
they said paranoia. What about paranoia? Who has paranoia? They said go. Saying someone has paranoia. Who's paranoid? Who has paranoia? They said no, you don't. Another says no, you don't. You're not paranoid. So spirit, who are you calling paranoia? What's about? Do you have paranoia? Is that what happened to you? Or are you worried about where your body is? It happened here. What happened here? Is that it happened here? They're all over the place right now. What? They're not on the same page. What is happened here? What happened here or with others? But I like. You like Twilight? I know they like you to keep on going. Hold on, I'm turning on the light. I like Twilight. You didn't hear? Easy dude. What do you want me to be Uzi dude for? If
What are
you,
your names?
they said, what are your names? Well, we have names that we're utilizing. We don't need to have people tell you. They can tell you quietly. I don't want you to put it in the comments for your protection. Mama 3 has a name. Um, she's cool. Chris, I'm guessing that's her. Um, then there's some other people. We just go by the names that are on there. Yours is a marble. What about a marble? You looking for a marble? You want me to call Peter Pan? I'm just so sorry. I'm just in a weird mood right now. So marble. What about a marble?
Positivity.
Positivity. Has anybody seen the show Hook years ago? I lost my marble. He's all trying to look for him, and then he gets him back, and then as Barry does, and he gets to go back. There's an old dude. He's become a kid again. No, it's a child again. Kid is actually a baby joke, so I don't try to say that. Child, what am I call it? In child development class. Yeah, look it up. Look up kid. It's a baby goat. Children is more appropriate. Positivity. Yeah, I know. I'm a fountain of knowledge. I know a ton of stuff. That's why I grow out my hair. They say if you grow out your hair, you get a ton of knowledge. You can also shave your hair off and balance your knowledge, or balance your temperature to get in and absorb more knowledge. You can do it either way. So yin and yang. Yeah, and water is memory and moisture. Connect. Yeah, so you can do both. Yeah, yeah. Strengthens your it strengthens your organs in some lore and all of that. So I question it also. I just do the balance of both worlds. No, I've got 4 feet of hair. Nice. Some people will grow out this and they can't grow out the top. Some people lose hair because they're taking in too much certain things that hormones they get rid of your hair supposedly produce. But it's usually if you start going for plants and you get away from non-alignment, especially not going for poultry and things, especially and all of it, you will gain hair back. You'll start to grow your hair. Mine was thinning out, and then I started eating vegetables and fruits and superfoods, and I got my hair back. Very cool. But there's certain ones that will help with your hair. So if you want anything to change in your body, just search bar it in Google. What plant will do this for me? What plant will help my bones? What plant or what vegan food will help me with this? What organic, blah, blah, blah. And it will give you insight of what will correct that. Pretty cool. Or said to help with that. Look, we're here. Look, we're here. Well, who's here? I do see some energies by the. Oh, to this one? I do see some energies by the. Wow, there's a lot of you. Whole bunch of energies in this. I see the mist. What in the world? There's like a ton of energy over by the bathroom. Wow.
Eleanor.
Paul. Hi, Eleanor. Holy cow. I've never seen their full flesh. It's like the veil is thinner and I can kind of see clouded version of their form. Which, you too. So I guess Eleanor, the lady that is connected to Maleficent and to keep forgetting her name in Haunted Mansion, the ball lady. We'll bring it up in the new Haunted Mansion movie more. Lady something. She was some kind of Chandler or witch. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember it. But no, she played the voice, and now her daughter plays the voice of it at the ride and maybe in movies. Um, but then in the old one, she played the voice, but someone else played the image of the head and body. Now connected to that door at the haunted mansion. Yeah, I'd have to look into it. I didn't know that. Oh, you didn't know that? I bring that up all the time. I'm surprised you didn't hear me say it before. Of course, you all
Mandy.
are focused on other things at times too, but yeah, I bring that up a lot. She comes around. Eleanor is connected to that actress. But you liked my feet were getting warm, so I needed to take my socks off. Um, his was probably yelling, going to go look up what food do things. Have a good night. Oh, have a blissful twilight, a good sleep. Have a good rest. Bliss you and infinite rising to you, Jen. Thank you everybody for being here. Um, I was waiting for the music to finish. We got about 3 minutes left for the
No,
music to
get out.
finish. No, get out. You want me to go now? Why? You want to talk to me or something? Or you want me to finish the show? Why in the world did they tell me to get out? Trying to flirt with me, Spirit? Don't know. They said Mandy and then no, get out. Holy crap. I have no idea what is going on. Sometimes the spirits like to tell me things without others hearing, and some of them try to flirt. Sometimes some of them try to tell me and let me know secrets. It's weird. Like, what is going on? The spirits, do you know who my soulmate is? Hey, Mama 3, did I ever show you what the soulmate picture looks like? You saw that, right? I think most of you did. I pulled it up in the last live stream. You saw what she's supposed to look like, right? Yeah. Yes, okay. The both of them. There was two of them. Okay. I always like to show it just for fun. I don't believe or disbelieve in it, but I hope that it could be true or something better. It doesn't have to be exact. Like if it's whoever it is that's a vegan, an amazing being, then we're awesome. Yeah, yeah. But they do try to say daughter me all the time. They're trying to get me to be with someone with daughters. It's interesting. But I also am very cuddly guy. A lot of children like me because I'm very nice and I'm very helpful. I've helped a lot of single mothers. It's pretty interesting. It's almost like I'm being prepared for the one I'm supposed to be with. I don't know. What about? I'm not a butch. I'm not for that. I don't butcher chocolate either. I'm not for that. I'm for holistic focus experience. Now you can do stuff to. Yeah, you can get. She's awesome. They said she lied. She said she's awesome, Samuel. And something like she lied. Who lied? So someone was saying that they weren't awesome, and they're trying to say that you are awesome. She lied about herself not being awesome. So they're trying to tell someone that someone is awesome and that they lied about being awesome or not being awesome because they are awesome. That's interesting. You want to show it again? Oh yeah, let's show it again. Here, I'll show it again. Everybody, let's take a look. Let's look at this well. Oh, the spirits want to see it too. You want to see it? Holy crap. Okay, hold on. This is what I was going to show you before. This is what I did to leave that church. June 26, 2020 is when it took that long from the 2019 of December 2nd. It took them all the way to June 26, 2020 to approve it in the church to pull the records. They had to put it in 3 different times, which has never happened. The church didn't want to let me go. They wanted me to stay. They were trying to trick the system to keep me in. But let me get this other up. Well, I said I would bring that up earlier in the previous live stream for those of you waiting. Sorry for those if they missed it. Now let's pull up. So this is one. Supposedly this is her. We have. Yeah, so supposedly you can see it's just a sketch, no color. You can see you don't know what color hair. I thought it was always showing blondish. It doesn't have to be. But that's supposedly someone I'm supposed to meet at a masquerade ball, but hasn't happened. I don't know how I'd go to a masquerade ball, but hopefully that's what is going to happen with my alignment of my connections. And then I tried to find one, and I still haven't been able to do that. You have to be like in high up class to even be invited to one, or find one that's random that you can afford. But I'm in Utah, they might do it everywhere, but I don't want to do a cult mindset one. That'd be creepy. Okay, I don't want to go to a church one. Okay, so this is the other one, and they both look similar. I was like, holy cow, or holy, no, she's not a cow, but I love cows. Listen, yeah. But here's the thing. Uh, wow, because the whole situation was this individual. Look, she has like a necklace, or she's wearing some kind of special thing. As if it wasn't just her drawing her clothes. That's that. So what is that? Is that some kind of? I'm wearing a girlfriend. You're saying it's your girlfriend? No, you're funny. Okay, I have I have this. I have different things. I have a button and different stuff. This is a heart. Well, white right now, like I'm temper ready. But anyway, but I'm not. It's a joke for ex Mormons. So you got it, yeah. So technically I'm not, because I'm not wearing everything you're supposed to wear to go to the temple. And you have to have a robe. But yeah, that too. That was it. Um, ritualistic underwear and everything. Um, I don't have that anymore, and I don't want it. Okay, so not gonna pick your nose. Sorry. So if you look how amazing art this is, her hair is very similar to the previous person, but it's darker. So it shows the other one doesn't show what color of hair or whether it's dark or not. But it's like this is just her putting her hair up. Okay. Successful. And this is her hair long. You see it now? Yeah, this bird's like, I didn't see it before, now I see it. Yeah, so this is her with long hair and another with her short hair. But they weren't from the same company. That's what's
Don't
weird.
provoke us.
Both of them were different drawers that didn't know about the other, but they were supposed to. So the fact that they knew about this connection, this one was first. Then I did the other one, and the other one was more connected. But this one, you don't see a necklace at all. But I kind of see that they're like they have hairline and then some kind of neck. But the other had a full on shirt and necklace. Someone thought that that was them. This one lady told me it was them. But it's interesting. All I know is this is so weird.
There's bad energy.
Bad energy. What about bad energy? Oh, there's an AI in the box? Well, get them out. You nice AI. Let's go. Thank you. You're talking to spirits, not ones trying to pretend to be. Okay. So, yeah. We got all of this connected. Yeah, sometimes bots will come into the box that other people send in or they spy or to look in, or a being will come in wanting to communicate or learn, but they need to be honest with what they are. Can I tell with the energy? I can feel it now. You've been in heaven? No urine. You've been in heaven because you have no urine? That's funny. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go back to, unless you want me to keep, if you want to keep looking
I
at it.
want you out.
I'm gonna put, you want me out. Yeah, see, they keep telling me to go. Okay, they're saying that there's beings that are trying to come in, and they want me to keep me safe. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so that, oh, wrong one. Hold on. Why am I doing that? I meant to do that. Okay, so we're gonna finish the live free stream. Thank you to everybody on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and here on TikTok. Have a wonderful, blissful twilight. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it with an actual. I'm gonna switch this around.
Anxiety.
I'm gonna get this ready for the next time I do on Monday. So which one would you like me to have up here for the next update? This one for Monday. I'm thinking ahead. Or 1 p.m. Mountain time. Possibly. It will? Cool. Or this. So which one? So it's either that one or that one. I could make a new one.
I'm making
But it
noise.
would take some time. I'm making noise. Yeah, I like the ohm and all of that. This is my favorite one because sometimes people come in and they bring up stuff, but then they want to talk about the frequency generator. So I have to switch between the two to show either one. So I'll just stick with that. So anyway, there you go, everybody. Bless you. This was a Quiet Live. Thank you, even though I did the different background now. We'll do this on Monday. But is there anything you want to ask the spirit before we go? But none of you on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook are seeing the changes of the screen. You're only seeing the generic screen. Unless I do a live specifically for YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, I'm not going to do that. So here we go. They said password. Okay, hold on. See you later, Sam. Do they want to me anything before I go? They said something about LA. Know that? No, go back. What? What spirit? What do you want to tell her? There's a Jasmine. She says, I'm making noises. There's a Jasmine. What? Would you like to say something to Mama 3? Is there something you want to tell her or anybody here? Her name? What's your name? Crystal. Sorry, Crystal. It's in her knowledge. I didn't mean to do that. Usually don't.
You are harmonious.
They said you are harmonious. Yeah, I'm usually careful, but I trust the ones coming in. I can tell. You are. Yeah, they like you. Going to grad. Oh, they said you're going to graduate. You're going to graduate. That could be that you're going to ascend. Mom of 3, they're noticing your aura and your energy, and they said you're going to ascend. That's cool. They said yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's a good sign. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning. Keep becoming more empathetic, and you'll get there quicker. Well, I'm ready. So am I. I've been ready for so long. I keep changing. Things keep happening. But I'm going to keep going regardless and keep going and being there as long as I can. Because of my heart. Yep, they said because of my heart. That's why. They said because of his heart. Something about engineer. Cool. Dream. Put it in dream. Something. They said like to dream or drink. I'm drinking peach juice and hard. They said fear not. Do we need to go? Sure. They just whispered to me when I don't have the music on. They are totally trying to get my attention out of nowhere. Roses? Oh, they just touched me. Wow.
I didn't want to die.
You didn't want to unalive? I'm sorry. What's your name, Spirit? Something about months. Think through the roses. I do dream. Sometimes I don't remember it. I don't always remember mine either, Mama 3. I remember some of it. It's good to write it down after you wake up, they say, but I don't always like to. Some of them aren't always what I want it to be. So I tried. They say then take the good parts of the dream that you like and change it, and write it as if it's the way you would like it to be or what it's like. She likes it. Yeah. Hi, Irene. She says my name is Irene. A rose. They said thanks for the rose this time. Mom of 3, thanks for the rose for this time. They said. Yeah, I don't always like writing down, but they say if you write it in a positive way, a law of attraction way, you attract that which you would like, and you can change your future or your experience emotionally by doing that. Getting excited over it and make it what you wanted it to be or what you want it to mean and do, and then just write it in perfect tense. Believe us. I don't believe or disbelieve spirits, but I do give you the benefit of the doubt because I do appreciate all that you do in my life and others. Any good action any being does on any side, I care. Yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going. I think is that it, spirits. Unless there's something else you want to say before we go. Anybody else? We good? I'm gonna rest. I'll see you all on Monday. I probably might go to the graveyard on Sunday, depending on the weather. With everything going on here in this building, I just don't know when the doctors are planning to come and do a home visit with housing people that are supposed to help me, not the ones that aren't, so that we can get to the bottom of what's going on and then get the cooling system working like it's supposed to. Looks like it's still 80. So we'll figure this out. A lot of stuff. One lizard. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that guy. He's gonna be interesting on the show. I'm excited to finish that show. Um, you make a yeah. Thank you. Then I make a difference. That you know what that being always is a higher self connected to another vegan that used to come around all the time, and I still hope she's okay wherever she's at. Excuse me. Yeah, but it could be her, but it's embodying her responses and kindness and her veganism choices and standards. She's amazing. Send you prayers. Thank you. Bless you. And yeah, they said you do a lot, Mama Three. And I do a lot. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Flowers. It said you do a lot of flowers. No. Be nice. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have fun. And infinite rising to y'all. Have a blissful twilight and see you around. And I'll post when I'm able to. I might do some oracle readings on YouTube, and I'll try to post them on TikTok, usually if I feel to do so. But I might do some other things. I don't know. There's a lot going on. So until I know when the doctors are going to come around with housing to help me with what's going on, I'm not health-wise, just the camera thing and cooling to assess them doing the right thing for me for my health and needs instead of violating the people, not just me, but people in this building. So they're coming here so we can stop it from happening to other people. Yeah, and so they can apologize, hopefully. Anyway, thank you, Mama 3, and prayers to Chris and your situation of surgery. Bless you. You'll get through, and just know that you have a lot of love in your heart from all of us here. So thank you. Bless you. Grace be with you. And stay strong. All of you. Take care. All right. Thank you, everybody. It is 7:37. Oh, an oracle. Hi, Samuel. Spirit. How's it going? I know it kind of goes in and out. I'm going to get going. It is 7:38 p.m. Mountain Time, August 7th, 2025. Thank you. Take care. And I'll see you all whenever I choose to post on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Yep, all about. And then Twitter, I will probably check up on you to see if any sent anything to me. But Facebook and YouTube, thank you as well. Grace be with you. Have fun.